separate or more, and Japa and Swede Mamo, a year Jumadi Sama Renfi. Mamma Fanto Sanra, a year Premier League, and Aston Villa, a Yadomo Colusu 2-0, Wolves, so re, Aston Villa per top 4, or much Aston Villa, and Morris and Yami Altumene, a year game Sam Personal Bournemouth, Elbow Sunderland Burnley, and a Brentford, Liverpool, Elbow West Ham United, and 3 p.m. game Arsenal, Newcastle, Everton, at least, and Manchester United at 5:30. Yami Altuma Watchna, a Brighton and Nottingham Forest. A full and space, Manchester United and Crystal Palace, and Morris Arsenal, Chelsea, a 4:30, a your turn aside game next so, and my Renfi, so Panya for Darwin England, and they read from the side game Namano, and my Renfi saying the Arsenal, and that's what they do with 61, Manchester City, a year 56, or more game as Somobo, Aston Villa, 51, and Morris Somotoso 3, Manchester United, Tosso 4, 48, United is Crystal Palace, Abba a 10th position. Namia Dumotra Chelsea toss 5, 45, Liverpool toss 45, and non Japa Yademamo, Ewa Ayajumadi Swinchano Pima, Mepacho, and one Sanipi, and Yademamo, Ewa Baby Pia will be a yen comma because and Sanipi, and some away didn't answer Emamo, Mabia Credit for Gomoha, Namin in Hong Komo, yes, somebody general for a slot near a young Gomoha near Jamaican Sam Adia Marijano, or did you pass so ye changes Kakra, na changes Ramanijana Paso. Or did you pass our credit for Gomoha and Manumiano, and so to Mrs. Sam Kakra? Yes, somebody done it for against a 1 year. Ama kwa ya sasem esia kan because did pass sa kwa ya fa no Gomoha no ono ebetimi abadwuma ma bia so atimi aye kama aye de ho nsema to dentene aja plan no and some code gapo manager no person drop no ama kwa na fa no Gomoha enso esia kan bia so atimi ye kama enom I report to Liverpool aye bobo ko na so e ba ye de mamo ewo aye dwuma de so na ya transfer ye de pi enso ema mo e ba bia wo bia oni se Chelsea aye club no and so pie mo so ya omo plans enso any Demetri said Rodrigo Guas or Metimasa Cobium, Rodrigo Ayagos or Metimiaco, so Metimasa Cofasa boy no, Edna free Madrid Bobo Kuna Sweat Naba, Demetri says Cobas and Ganacho, Semant Adesa Club now, you're from Ayatolsi, Eja Ganacho Koya, one number called Aquacofa player, or Material Pass or established, play or Material Pass or Metaneba, or buy your Bayajman and Swediamo Mama Biaswa to me Ayakama. It is a Cobasa Chelsea, Atom Winkers Nebako, Sabaya Ganacho. Sabe Jimmy Gatins, or met me for Rodrigo, and at the Napana Piasso Kama, and non Japa Yademamo, a Yatumadi so. My men found to us Chelsea for your meeting, not a squad, a meeting, a team meeting, not players in the answer or Panyafel Young Rossinia, and in the backroom staff in no more. Now, some meeting or no, but down a year racism, and in another some Wesley for Fana, no mini Wesley for Fana home come for fun and ye, na and meeting no course no, a Branton and Fana Wesley for fun and no, the mistake in the record no Koti, you know, and my chance to support us will be racially or more abuse, no, or more Yama be brainty and a Yadia and Painfono, and so a fracrano, after so many players in the Asia, players in the support, Edema Wesley, a year for Fana, send your purchase on Conumba support no, on the support no baby, and more social media no so, and your man of firm with Ebini, and non idea course, me to sound common, on him say Oko Charles, a club and Australia, a director of a player well-being, not just some opinion or no, and a director of player a well-being, or no, me patch for fun and the concerning Como, a Yaja branch and Oko Australia. Mama saw opinion no ebetena meeting say on na players ni na well being ni na no e saw opinion in no so bae a che saw opinion for Liam Rossinia so opinion ball bae no ayaja wabo mu ye pa enom Mr. Michael Bennett ono ene ba yo ni akwa ne bejitin komo players ni nso ta na chima bia no enso timi kama ya do won sam nso tuja Alan Sharasi enfan tuja se nyame ya adoma aye wo chena Chelsea and aye Arsenal aye London derby na e pass no odire pass Obako Ediama Arsenal, or did you pass Arsenal? Ever when he came no, on him say Arsenal, ever one day at the time, a Chelsea club, no, because Chelsea to me Arsenal, and open your for Mikel Arteta, well, by an idea, such also for the better Arsenal. It no, did you pass and so who could try better, and man is Sunday Obako for Arsenal win, and non I open your friend, Alan Shearer, all time top scorer, ever Premier League, and they didn't comment on some tuja, and Ivan Tony, about Montesera, or no Ivan Tony, no, or this Arsenal. Arsenal for time pa. Arsenal supporters time no. Arsenal team no time no. Nemo no Ivan Tony na. Arsenal bobo kuno enso time no. Asamba ko pe no betumi aka kire Arsenal bobo kuno. No kura pe wom ne say o support omo so mbeji Premier League no. O se ewom South for ne panasem. Nemo obe support omo so mbeji Premier League no. Ne nyina ne se bobo kuno from Manchester City. Ensanji Premier League na. Premier League ne be boring. Premier League no anye de. Premier League na yakwa se Pep Guardiola. Was say Premier League no. Eto jo pan Sunday Arsenal. Ebejem ayeme pato Premier League na. Ya don't want some to Yanni Alvan Tony. And it sounds some to Thomas Tuchel. Oh your manager Edema England. Ayen national team the meeting Mami Jude Bellingham. Na mini akwa won komo. Yes manager Nigeria passer say edu tama. Oh yan Salas and Yako FIFA. Ayen World Cup na say Jude. And you're fitter. On your 100% fit. Not just fit. Say on your 100% fit to be done fee. Where the Ayasam Cassia pa. Say England back World Cup without Jude Bellingham. Manager on already on the Jude were issues that no one to the manager no the distance is a players are on me 100% fit and or John Bako. It is our time we are gonna so Kobasa Jude 1 year fit, not when the fitness and not just saying ya or better no fear or bad dropping on Fanuco World Cup and on. Hey, reporter ba ya tema mo jumajini so uni se Nicola Jackson and opium on Australia say akwarwanya offer from Saudi Arabia offers be brian so about Saudi o betimi akọ ama bia so tima kama na Nicola Jackson na ene muhuni sa na sawa fa no ho adwen ogide person and Dalian Rosinia obetimi abopa and new manager na waba Chelsea no owuni so betimi abobo ne pa obetimi aye adwuma ne tententen anso de ma Chelsea because we manager no so si toto ne niema or manager no so the manager ne dwuma die esitia and so si hyehyɛ ne niema na ayaje Chelsea man another chance obetimi deliver Chelsea man a chance obetimi aye adwuma ne ti onye ready so no obekɔ Saudi Arabia me patro ne why ready so obekɔ ade ama Chelsea ayaje season ne pa na bi obesan return and no aje pa no so de ma mo Major Sunteria player, your friend Nicholas Jackson, and the year didn't come at one Sunday P. Emamo, Michaela Teta, and the year Bistan Teta. These two, I went to meet more Emo Manager Yana, Mamma Barrett Eze, and Martin, a year Odegaard, a Yadom Comodina Cosubepri, Odegaard a bar, Eze Eze, a tranchain, Eze bar, so Odegaard a tranchain. Namani Janet didn't come Bepri, or say yes, possible. Seba Kubet me about left, Bakubet me about 10, Nabakum and Echo left side or a boss very cheesy and a cool left side will be comfortable. And Morris are printed for Martin Odegaard. I turn piano paso central. No, yeah, Jumanity Manijano or some rats are focus on more Germany are possible. So one day you won't some Yarinano and some again bar. You're doing something to get near Manijano, then some more J Pine, so Demamo. I will be Emma your room fee. Manchester United Club, no. And no payments to our monster ya. Players in our 100 games, no. I don't mugus reward to players in the pre. And our Manchester United and Matthias Kunyamo, I am Bremomo, and the players in our Carinano, among and so Edge, me part of one was, and so Edge Mama, I don't want some Samamo. I want a year to Madrid, Sonny and Yama, Elcos or Manchester, I United Bobo Kuni and Soya, and non a Jeba, I a Demamo, I would to Madrid, so Mamma for went to Ja, Semi United won't come on, or in some Manchester United Stadium semi pre. Say, Manchester United team no eyadia ekasuso na dabia na nkofo plemu aya Barcelona na Barca dabia omodeka na Barcelona team no eka emene aya Barca na interesting the rate Manchester United boboko no omoso emoye den enso ediamomo Manchester United only clubs the clubs eka 422 million pounds. I get transfers in Kwa. Players a United Bobo Kono and Atomo Omojo Maba. I get 422 million pounds and only on our transfers. So 422 million pounds, no. The amount Jenny Yehu and it's a 238 million due and Manimuya. And some the next Nakopim a year and some Manchester United fortress has coming now. Adama Klasa Omojo Mosakano. Nasa 422 million a year, a 238 and a year within 1 year. So Mutia Manchester United and Champions League a bad day and some Jamomo United and Champions League a bad day. Some Manchester United bet me car and as a club some only omono and telpa yete ema mo awo dwumadini so and ne opieman som our Manchester United report yet no and say you can buy you say Manchester United a club did pass and biggest a club UK. They were debt and is on only some 1.3 billion and me patron me patroness the Glazers no it is some for so Glazers na momaton club no so the maintenance abina or for so Glazers no be momaton so the name amotete Chelsea for no the Manchester United for the fan because did pass Glazers no buy and debt no kwa na ekosoro e the Manchester United bobo kone kan be and the name abina take a decision second piece no aja Glazers no be for some momaton and Manchester United bobo kono the next 1 year ayaja transfer fees teams amoka amukocha 238 million ebimo and so clubs clubs be and some once babia let us men free Le Mans free and so by Benjamin Sesko Leipzig munina and so come Matthias Cunha and also Wolves munina and so come Buemo ayadom team singing and so come you don't send p and so mamo our baby pia ayo piani and some to no my men fan to just meet Manchester United on come no Abranten for Gerald Bowen Manchester United person mokoto some Manchester United episode Gerald Bowen omutimi for player na bia so timi yakama this boy United did pass West Ham United and Nema Enkoye West Ham United at also 18th and some Premier League table no so na 18th no modano ayaja Manchester United did pass some more relegation some more we are compare some metima for this boy and straighten up by say club from West Ham United beton ayaja Bowen sakoba se no more equal relegation omo we and you don't call on beton no Abrante for aya Somerville and Abrante for the Todibo omo no metima jomo kwan and no e dia ba betoja ye demamo Manchester United and the club there from Barcelona and Romo agree on player now you find Marcus Rashford. So say Marcus Rashford a be player at the Barcelona. Did you know Omanya yana permanent? Omanya agree. So say the good news at my Rashford. And your good news at my player now. You find Marcus Aya Rashford and no edge by your demamo. You know, it's a brand new dream. And also about the Manchester United, you know, I just don't and that's our I don't want some answer to our Jamaican so. My men for someone to ja. Some it is some common 30 million a year euros. And the club now you're from Manchester United, Barca, Momo, Barca, your emergency compass, someone negotiate fee, no. Manchester United catch almost Amunio once a nano right for the agent, no, Eco PM and so Barcelona Kusia Deco, some comedian course, no, you saw the Coto Deco and him, sir, Naginat and paying 4% was Candometria, Nemum, Omo common negotiate fee, no, and Mamma Catomus, Omunco, San Conco Country United, sir, no negotiations, Amon for Music Ramo, and no Manchester United for agree, somebody see Canada, but Nemon, woman, sir, Barcelona. Kono and as Manchester United for agree Barca and first camera Barcelona for a catcher Barca and as catcher club from United and paying for say omo peses kano omo chiche no mu twane kakra ayajande United for anya jatum 30 million no omo betua no 3 seasons and on edia 3 years and a bit 30 million pounds no my men fan to just 30 million no every season piano 10 million every season pia 10 million your 2026 Manchester United Barcelona for betrays canon edia momo kwapem the year 2029 and a branch for Marcus Rashford sikano Manchester United Barca be training na and so timi awia ye don sam no mamo e wo jumagere so ntene a branch a player I guess said my club from Barcelona you don't want some so to so Chelsea players in here no Chelsea paying for both aye UEFA I'm so money the reason went here UEFA for a publish on financial statement at the Babontain Chelsea for you happy Chelsea for you okay Chelsea for any happy Jamaica says paying for na pa say even sad details no the buy no omunyan centrophobia omudi can publish at the buyer the UEFA the buy no difference bia and so enim it done as the Babontain and so UEFA for na kasa so publish financial statement no and so at the Babontain I'm Chelsea for na palaya you don't want something so to so Benfica club no and we must suspend 5 players and as part of 5 supporters members crack card just somebody stadium Benfica club no pen for the pass ayadia nano enemo na course no racially omo abuse branch for Vinicius junior enti aja Christianity dey different na me wo omo supporters no kra no one we omo de ban beto omo so stadium obiem be live ban ombeje ayadia omo membership card na ye don nsam na tudwa just say Marino and opiem na so say Madrid boboko no omo mfi no empen for na mfi no ne nyina no aye ne comment no once I go buy ye say campaign for no no many jitim common biaso kama yes Fiorentino press ignore no even Abeloa also ignore panya for Jose aya Marino and ye jepa ye demamo I would imagine so no aya near be a course so just say Marino aya ne reception and and Kawonya no and ya some of the funny demand because on the comment on Vinicius aya junior and no a report on the Sabetoja ye demamo to imagine so Ansu Fati aya players say Uye Hurricane and some our Euro top 5 list in fewer player me pacho or the last minute and it so goes our Euro top 5 list no a branch of an Ansu Fati and then by a demamo my men fan to just open for the Hurricane and the player or the last minute and some so goes every 66 minutes upon for the Hurricane and so goes be also kama only sa branch for Ansu Fati every 71 minute piano on also so go and ya deba Ademola Lookman or say fan to just on there Messi Ronaldo debate why and they go to no the goat play and for the CR7 on the goat Ronaldo and no Ademola Lookman and some crown and sorry to yatim Emma to Madrid so and you send Piaba to Demamo my men found to just Leo Messi and Inter Miami club and no payments from Australia my men for someone to say why a thing says Leo Messi Jayatino and it says so kono question Donald Trump now White House or na Donald Trump probation or White House or no it is Inter Miami club ni no so moko na omo aya title omo kwaje no omo de kwachire American mampanyi a say tradition ogia so called White House na American mampanyi e receive you na bia so timi kama na the yet assistant omo on the 5th of a next month match here on the 5th and on the next week but Thursday more and on the call the yet still Messi any decision be a master obeko on visiting White House the last time I'm paying for a share or motor friend one call we insult in the team in the call your sister Onyanka when champion for obeko and answer uncle and on player for you Messi and no corner strike jepa ya dema mojimadi so Gerard Martin a player at Barcelona oko Barca team dressing room or players now on your more and so say can teammates no omo friend Gerard Maldini na Gerard Maldini no na so mo part as Paulo Maldini na bi no monya and so e Barcelona bobo kuna so ye na so panyina for Paulo Maldini what asem no ama na branch for Gerard Gerard Martin and Gerard Maldini o di birthday no when is Paulo Maldini and some assign a Jesse and so dia bre no aba happy your birthday and on e by your demamo e wo dwumadini so ma men fan to just Brazil opiem and so e wo man ma opanye for Carlo Ancelotti and they or your manager na Brazil opiem so World Cup we are 5 times world champions no country and at FIFA World Cup on 5 times only Brazil and the cross our record no Demetri Carlo Ancelotti ayadia 26 players or do amoko FIFA World Cup no we 18 confirm just 18 obi akobi this epra and entimi ema wo enkobi enti aka 8 players omo be battle for 8 slot na aka no 18 players no Alisson Becker me pacho ya chodin oko FIFA World Cup Elder Militao me pacho within ya tro oko FIFA World Cup Gabriel Megahertz ebo Edema Arsenal Gabriel coach no atrodin oko FIFA World Cup ni be Abrantia Yefano Marquinhos on the PG captain Marquinhos coach na bodin oko FIFA World Cup Alessandro and so a player coach no and so edeneko FIFA World Cup ni be and Alessandro and Morris Abrantia for the Douglas Santos and Renfi Douglas and so eko FIFA World Cup ni be Andre Santos about Adema club na from Chelsea on so manager no Asalete Andre Santos Bruno Gomares about Adema Newcastle United ɔno so manager no asalete no. Casemiro ɛbɔ de Manchester United ɔno so ɔkɔ World Cup no bi. Lucas Paqueta ɔno so ɛkɔ World Cup no bi manager no asalete no. Estavayo Willian ɛyɛ player ɔno so manager no asalete no. Gabriel Martinelli ɛnso player World Cup no ɔkɔ bi. João Pedro ɛnso ɛkɔ FIFA World Cup no bi. Luis Enrique ɔno so ɔkɔ World Cup no bi. Matias Cunha baabi a obia no also ɔkɔ World Cup no bi. Amore said the last World Cup na one kɔ bi ni Osupa abrante ne fa no Rafinha ɔno so World Cup no ɔkɔ bi. Rodrigo Ayagues ɔno so World Cup no ɔkɔ bi. ɛna abrante fa no Vinicius Aye Junior. Into 18 aye players way aye confirm manager Nigeria pass se obi empra omo nyina be kobi aka 8 aye slot Neymar Junior nidin enim Hendrick nidin enso enim abrante na me pato ye frɛ no Ederson on your goalkeeper and so the club now you're from a former goalkeeper at Man City on also the din name Anthony I play at my Betis on also the din name just baby Adiana Kekakono emu aya den players on a slot and the players are more mudin in battle for South Slot no and our Brazil and by a demamo Manchester United and Noah omo ebie Old Trafford and my union Muslims and my Ramadan ekosono omo koye prayers omo kobon paye na omne Nazrawi only a player at Manchester United omne na mienu nyina no nso kopiem ho ama bia so timi eye kama ye don nsam na tuja eje ha ye Old Trafford Manchester United boboko no and opiem nso omo so am nsam na de mamo awo dwumagye so Manchester United me so kwa na ye ni nkomo kakra enom eje pa ye de mamo oba bibia obia eje ha ye Old Trafford na Manchester United players no ebi mo join Muslims ni bia omo kobon paye kakra eno pamwa ayade Liverpool ebie Anfield anso edema ye nuamo Muslims ama mo kobon paye ama bia so timi ye kamanti ha so ye ayam pato Anfield Liverpool aye stadium mo enso eni ho so ye di won koma ye don nsam no ema mo awo dwumagye so ma na yeguso a ye di pi enso ema mo Cristiano Ronaldo ame emfo we entudwa se ene one Messi Mbappe ne Erling Haaland the last 15 years our football mo me pato players are almost a penalty dodo pa in a single season. Na ade a year bia no yemfa ne say the year 2020 one the best penalty sipa our top 5 European leagues. Me part of the year 2024 when they say more goals penalty goals I was say year no na ade ba ko e mo wo me say 15 years no Ronaldo nkwa wo mu 12 years no emu 15 years no yes player be or some more penalties say be 2025 play or some more penalties 2026 there be some more penalties 2024 there some more penalties the year 2022 the year 2012 and also more penalties and the year 2012 me part of Erling Haaland the year 2022 on the more penalties Mbappe the year 2025 last year on the more penalties Sanchez and Mbappe ever since more penalties in 2026 because 2026 so only lady who you say yes in the years I can no I CL7 and then more penalty goals so you don't want some so to I would imagine so make a penalty in some no my men fan to the some Marinho what over my way now no we are referee ebeje also person your way Sebian official match your game your official and your training said and your training session what penalty we no ebin see that obi and what penalty now wo should be our television so obi and what we be oba no was here ko wiem no was here babesi also did a pass oba try our official game yenim se referee no ebeja tuma na se wontin tuma no so do a ye be Ronald Arroyo or said the time now all battle for mental health issues amano ko Israel okoko mani bebremu no krepa a woman say when your messages be pray but the message touch no Vinicius Junior or say shoke no ohun say Vini enso e friend no ye no mo ye pa ama Vinicius beside say no ho te san Vinicius Junior e the rivalry or the tonchan enso etimi e friend no ento no the Vinicius Junior there on fan ensi from someone mtiti ebe return to a new Spotify come no ofi Barca yan shana man fair one e manya Barca for na friend no job ba yan central juma ama bia so etimi aye kama ye sempan for no ba omon enso betimi abona ba so ma bia so e kama do ba this boy or the wages or so I'm mutin the register players be pray and so person bobo kuna so ye etim pan for na o madwen Sunday o mo ba bibi kakra and so e dia ma panye for Samuel Ntiti oh no ye ti no come ye de no nsam no P and Swamamo, and none of UEFA Champions League drawn upon a year, and not drawn upon a year to come over pre, and some editor, you can some pre, and so editor. Na and not drawn a piano, so we are drawn, I'm a drawn and Casancasa, or more left, a group drawn, a bit more left and a bit more right. And Tomo more left in Ina, Omnibus, no more right in Ina, and Eshomo. Na me patron, a yadia a harding, Mammy other one, a new como, a yadia harding. Dear woman, say, Arsenal Barcelona and a draw no favor and just our draw now. PSG, Chelsea, Man City, Real Madrid, Bayern Munich. Omuna with the same area. One omuna befa. Enti we say PSG, Elbow Club by from a young Chelsea say Liverpool Madrid Bayern Munich Club from Manchester City all the toto baby a Barca and Arsenal bona Dortmund, Sporting Lisbon, Bordeaux, Atletico Madrid, Newcastle United, and teams in Omuna war Salin Atlanta, Omuna war Salinum, and totally United pass away me part draw, Yadama Barca and Arsenal, and are possible, are likely, so Barcelona and Arsenal, one moment to make a semi-final, and some I'm going to your semi-final, no more train, a Chelsea, a club from PSG, a club from a Liverpool, a Bayern Munich, a club, a Real Madrid, and no more Canina. Namidi, a sound common, a Samaba, Madrid phone, a palaipa, Rema de phone, Profu, Rema de phone, a Moprofupa, a Mobufon, and say, woman, and never be a say. Aden draw no ediana air kososa nsam na tibo koto abeka no enwa na asi no na omugide pom woni se omohwe aye draw na eba bonten na se so many Manchester City and ebebo the last 5 years there be Omni City the last 5 years there be Omni City no mo so mo two players we aye branch for tibo koto and Antonio Rudiger no more Premier League no Man City or Premier League. That time no bopo Edema Chelsea. No more Chelsea no. Manchester City or Premier League no. Omo ba Madrid. Omo ba more matches against City. Chance time no more Chelsea. Omni City. Enti aya dana club aya ja no was paid them beer on aya club obon aya England omo ba every ayi bi omo na ebo no mu hia no mo koba even Thibaut Courtois ne aya Rudiger abo aya more matches ediam aya me Man City and some our Madrid e chen Sunday omo Chelsea omo ebo City e just answer no and so emo awo dwumadi so opanye fa no aye butri guano waba bonten se aye strange ningina ne se omo Madrid for no kromo ntiase se da bia na match ba ko enti draw no aye strange toto aye ya de krododo ana Madrid boboku no the last best 6-7 years da bia draw ten and na just omo refer to Barca no Barca for ne nam tentenwa na Madrid for your mom games are ten enti butri guano de etim komo no ogide pass draw no bi wa nya mene no kwanim Madrid boboku no mon kasa bebre omo masters our Europe lemon draw ni bi wa de mo compared to others no anan kofo bi de for papa and no ensema etoja Manchester City and Manchester City and Madrid aye just kasa de tight aye 5 in 15 5 aye wins Madrid 5 wins City 5 aye draws and no epimonte 5-5-5 obia into the yonko adia me pacho ba could sign the yonko after 15 matches and aye just 1 goal after 5 wins Man City 5 wins aye Madrid and a draw aye 5 no Manchester City has 26 goals and Madrid has 25 1 goal and a separate omo in 15 matches womo abono on bibia aye pe enum ejepa yedema moduma gere so mame Chelsea club no opanye fer Rosinia and Luis Enrique unsa na at the time in our France no we was Strasbourg go PSG omo hyehyia enti omunye acha so omo se ba be shapim we je aye UEFA Champions League omo mienu ne a Rosinia aye na juma de Strasbourg dan Luis Enrique aye na juma edema club na me patch from PSG and omo se ba be share ye di nkomo editor no na me di aye san komo no ma me fa sansem entudwa se ne se upiem a onin se opanyina e fa Liam Rosinia or the atudwa se or you excited where the encounter Charles and Communion Sport in Lisbon Mokofa PG also excited Sasa game Kessie say Ebaso or did pass a PG European champions Chelsea are ready for games to be to say Opanina for Luis Enrique and the Ebisan and Sabonia Chelsea beam Omama 3-0 Nasa 3-0 no and more referees and never be and a course ewo aye FIFA aye world aye club championship no Nasa FIFA world club championship no ma 3-0 no say udiri pass aye revenge no say that or say aye revenge omo game against aye club na me pacho ye from on aye Chelsea a good team, a more great team. Inteno and Omobepo, and yes, a revenge. And more Renfi, Sir John Pedro, El Contaqua, our final, or same, almost said Shapium, Kopama, able 2 goals, were posted the 2 goals, no, or also so much Shapium, and near Jabba, a demamo, I would to make the Chelsea players, no, one more Cassa, Samson or Mama Cano and Cassa, I get doing Sunny P and Emamo. My main first answer we enter, say, ye did Champions League in common, according to Opta. Almost so much to pass Arsenal and a better UEFA Champions League, and your Opta, Jomo at the upper no. Na Arsenal and a better Champions League, Arsenal favor Arsenal. Do better second, your Bayern Munchen. Do better third, your Manchester City. The Otoso 4 bet match Champions League, your Barcelona. The Otoso 5 bet match Champions League, your Liverpool. 6 your PAG. Real Madrid 7. Chelsea, 8 a club obetimiaje. Newcastle the 9th club, Atletico Madrid, or more the 10th, and also the 10th a club. And the Arsenal Bayern Munchen Bako and the European champion. Man City, Barca, Liverpool. Ayaja Paris, and as a PA Jomia champions, no, Omina Babi or Mojetan at one Sunday to Ivan Rakitic, Ada UEFA Force, or say, or your honored Sunday, UEFA for Fano, Sonumum and Emrat now on my mayor drono, and maybe also intimate and Yakama. It's Ivan Rakitic and they want to enter UEFA paying for say, I don't want some no, and so Emma to Madrid, somebody Kusua, Yadipi, and some Chelsea, and some Arsenal. Nasa came there personal without Estavayo Willian, without Marco Correa, without Wesley Fofana, and we are Jetano. Now Estavayo Willian no. Mamin fan to be a player no your report say obeche yes nya because no Liam Rossinia and so can on a press conference and say Branton beche the goodness so when say Marco Correa there omo expect say nyame adama next week ikono obetimi be started training what's for fun there no and so a card and a Branton and so dey say ade a Chelsea yes the whole season omo nya just players omo nyina and so Asia kind the same time Mamin for we antuja say ye catch Chelsea ayebobo konenso asema onim say Kopama a branch for Moises Caicedo, Enzo Aya Fernandez, Romeo Lavia. Yes, the first time I saw 4 wing in ano, Omunyan, and sweat me Aya fit the same time. Or we're bad, no, we are we're quite no, we are we're bad, no, we're quite not just we so at me abba. And on a near my Ecosoa, as I said, a Chelsea, and no moment for the Selina, and so back, I don't want some so to jar. I want a year to Madrid, some money, a good strategy, P, and some more. I want baby Pia will be any idea to Jano. Na meeting, I yes, sound common. My men front to us, opinion for Michaela Teta, 69 matches against a young London derbies, you know. I had job on the 70th London derby, and the year Sabobo Kono, about 69. Emu, me patrol there, all bought Ochna, number 70. Out of 69, we're winning 42. Even Aquano and Yamana Warrior and Yagro, London derbies, you know, there was simple London clubs and Mekala Titania team in here. There were simple London clubs and Yagro. It's a Babas Bessia Kodemum, Adia Chelsea in discipline records, no, you didn't come up with Adia Chelsea the last 2 seasons. Omne Legion and so ever England, 105 yellow cards, 4 red cards. Me patron last season, 99 yellow cards, 2 red cards. I had this season already almost 6 red cards, 63 yellow cards. And I had Danya. Chelsea players no yellow cards and red cards one will be PM Arsenal foundation no and right dinner no cost so nipa 250 and omo to omo sam e from na nipa 250 no omo from no ya just players ni na ekodu and manager e ma bia so timi ye kama na ye kasa Arsenal no de omo kire say yes ayadia omo ye ready omo kire say omo na be champions England omo be champions Europe players ni na wo show omo no and no bia black suit no bobo tie white and so esamfimfin na chese bia so timi aye kama entiano de akoya do won sano to your panyina your friend Michaela Teta jinkomo o kan se bebre send o gide pass players no Almost cancel them Arsenal no or my name be pre foundation is important. Sunday Arsenal foundation no I don't mean that answer your Mwajima and number resist pre car vest and last training Arsenal be no and I bet say car vest and so able to me out to abo at the former club Chelsea and on to me more infant Chelsea and on Japa Yama Mujima so it no the Abba to Jama car vest Mammy and for we and to Sam a brand and net training no and anybody decided say obetime train na so ntime ana so obetime abano ntime mo William Saliba woni so a Muslim yes no no interview with Bein Sports na interview no ka che Bein pay for no say onye Friday prayers ni wie ya omo Friday empaibo ni wie ya asori no onwie ya ontimi ni omo enkasa ontimi omo training ntiano interview we with Calafiori no omo wie bibi answer na opanyini enso eba ayeto mo nsem na to dama men fan to gasa no piemo enso ewo João Pedro enso asoye na João Pedro said you look like Willian Obaka Willian ewo Chelsea sere no wasi aye ne trimi no sa pepepe na ne branch na ye from João Pedro enso aye ne trimi enso ewo Chelsea ye de no nsem na enso to dwa look like Willian João Pedro ne Willian ne difference bi ene omumu say two Brazilians bako eno obo bako bebo enso eko se so momie no ensem apprentice for João Pedro no adire pass say so look like Willian enom eje pa ye dema mo ma men fan to the South Tombola the last 6 matches omo win just one omo draw paper and Roma Sanko Lucy, I just say ya Rohosem, Wolves na Omorino, Omache Aston Villa, and so to me Asomo, na Gamle Panavia, Panya for you na Emery, Ayadia Wapacho, just say or say resource na Omunian Emoma, Udim Senyamia Dumna ene. And that's what's Manchester United and so Crystal Palace United about 3rd position, our Premier League table no so Obakai and Morim. Na okay ne ene be sent United be content enom ejepa ya tema mo awo dwumagye so ne agunusa ya do nsane pi enso ma mo awo ba bibia obia midi ayesa nkomo no ma memfa to gasa akra no e fa Ahmad Obodema Manchester United or the Atuja so 3 Premier League goals in ye kasa obi a goat e Premier League man 3 ne aye Thierry Henry Cristiano Ronaldo and Wayne Rooney and Ahmad in someone so dia tuja or did you pass yes ayadia and there's our players we know among and you go to Premier League Mercy Mount the prano the manager na can say be dia found them Mercy Mount no be nya report say Fulham club no among epe Mercy Mount no adire pass omunya Mercy Mount aye kama and you play and for Mercy Mount only some Manchester United aye Morilo Nottingham Forest a different and Brazil no United for where musa mu ya no woman some and so betimi akano Michael Carrick and no payment so na so ya ma men fan to just Mercy Mount to plan wetin komo or sem ayadia enche plan betimi aba Michael Carrick carry magoa umbebre and some adia form we don some na tuja ma men fa went to just Barcelona boboko no Andres Christensen and then no payment so I wanna so ya sembebre na Christensen na meeting hon komo no you say Barca offer a new deal no omo acha na katuanum and a man half or 12 million euros our Barca new contract Barca de man no man 6 million euros and a performance related bonuses the account based on performance every time yes can be answered the account into the 12 near over 6 and on Christensen the decision so but na so one training na babedin ho my men fan to the no pmo in Tamilan many reports Liam Goretzka yes in Taboboko no go so den so yes Liam Goretzka ayado mo sabetimi kana bia so timi ayekama na upiem akra na so ya Amorese Arsenal Bobo Kuno Omodinachi and Komo Peno Nemo Jametre club no Leon Goretzka ayade omhwade mu Sunday omonsabetimi aka no Inter Milan aye Bobo Kuno so so ye hakancha no ogro enso peso fi club no menso kodiamete no yese waka cha campaign for the so World Cup ne ba ono so anwia ontimi entoso biem emfa momo eto wonsam no enso tudwa abo aye dwumagye so ne ensem epa ye demamo Dortmund ebo Bayern Munich the classic ebo so ewo Germany na de ba kwa nwane se wodi se Bayern lose away game our Germany this season Dortmund soon lose home game this season our Germany Dortmund ebo fie enti Bayern Munich kwa we a olusu obinsi da so waluso this season our Germany and Dortmund so mo trafie no omosom entrafie elusu enti abewe team obelusu the first one aye this season and Japan yatema wudumagye so meet some common Robert Hanna ono na president Hedema club na from Bayern Munich or say 50+1 rule no so mo twam with Germany na investors ebe invest with clubs in Germany no mutimi compete na Oma Makwaman Kufan for Musica and Message German football room. No Museo supporters and supporters now. Omintimin compete and local Premier League Nima. Tima Orino. Onyes catching Timothy first. Our Germany. It's Omo Bayamini Como and Yetima. Omo champions. Our Germany. Team now me patron. Omo na wiye enso our England and Siko Benyano. Do first our Germany enya. Into the pass some 50+1 rule no. Or your president and my Bayamini. And so much or we no. And also percent so ofrio na on your president Bima. Or more percent day. Omo Baye Jumano as a president of former players. A branch for the Thomas Muller. And Philip Lam or some of you know and or person more panon by Jumana Pia sweet me a kama ya don't some no and some to I would mother swing and summer and so by a demamo young fan so on the team no emra no moment was so no Pia sweet to me a kama chairman on now hot road trees baby a chairman will be on a young chan in there and Shaq one and in the team no our bubble and I'm with Zongo Yencha Shaq one and so any team no enche Kana na me come was and Messiah Baton Castle beam, na the one and Sunday Braba. El Chamano. A yet tasty joint. Our Boqua and for now so did our El Chamano. Kwame, na anyone to say, young Quena, you didn't come because and some no any stories in a baby. Na Tosomami.
Ken, a lot of games on our weekend we are witness to Europe. My men shall say from free Spain. Barcelona helped Nefi against a Villarreal. So we share the Spanish Premier La Liga table now. Barcelona ni di kind Villarreal tosumi ensa. Enti the first place team against the third place team. Say ye both season ni do this stage. Nothing bako da first, bako da third. No mo be see akanya. A draw say a match bu be ding and a 12 game because omu nyina modern bono e wosoro. Ken, if it is here, share La Liga, say from 1929, 97 years in ye, only 9 clubs and La Liga was Spain. 9 different clubs. So 9 different clubs, you know. Villarreal and La Liga da, it was Spain. But dear Bakwa, me de adma Villarreal bobo kuni say. Enfa won so munje La Liga was Spain no. O pe club Bakwa, onim team se. Onim team builde non fan compete with Spain Villarreal eka ho bi ye hu Villarreal team wetimi a build a team with Diego Godin, Santi Cazorla, John Dal Thomason, Robert Pires omodi a compete with Spain ama team sakese ne 12 time ye hu Villarreal team wenya Marco Silva, wenya Juan Roman Riquelme, wenya Sonny Anderson, when your branch friend said Diego Forlana, compete was Spain against Roma de Barcelona, one more 12 time. Bomunji La Liga. By CNC said Timudie, Omunim se. Currently, Uko Spain, Team Bakwa, wait me as a formidable side. Our mutimi perform very well. For via Robo Bukono in 20 season or the Omuda third. And it's a work shot your muye in the last season or the Omudi fifth. Not this season, baby. I yabola shot your muye in the last season, or the Omudi fifth. Not this season, baby. I yabola Liga could do no more that third. A true massive improvement. Our via Robo Bukunim. A Juma Masalinho Garcia Tora. Aye with via Robo Bukuno. And so what check your team now? This season, every single game be a match via team ni biano. Adie ahuni say, or me a very rigid. Anna a highly disciplined flat 4-4-2. Anna via for the use. And anything, Papi Gay, so obey fit in time, Eddie facing Barcelona. Now we use to Santi and Nicolas Pepe. Our me 4-4 no. No many more peno, Aqua Georges and Ayozi Perez. And a highly flat 4-4-2. And a team of friends every year for a use. Now the omo prioritize Kessie Pano, a central protection. Football, ye kase team be prioritizes central protection. A team at time biano or per se, ni fin hono, or making sure say a hono breaky. Obenya stability won finfio because ultimately protected the midfield play. Onya stability won finfio and no anodi be protecting the back line. And defensively, this season Villarreal akwa sound because in finfio no omunya that central protection. That's the reason why oka teams are omon concede goals kesiye power La Liga. Villarreal for ka hubi. Oma concede 27 goals over the Spanish Premier La Liga. A chow how omiye discipline without the ball. A show how omiye solid in terms of a defensive ability. So omu nkrabwa how omutimi eshisho omu structure no mu use no very good. So defensively omu time concede goals. And omiye team omo use verticality and a rapid counter attack. And to omo boko no omo ntan use say ye de ye bombard opponent ne box nim ye make sure say ye benya a lot of numbers opponent ne box nim obo two top. The here ni say Ayozi Perez and Georges no counter attack ni besu because of Nicolas Pepe mo direct balls ne beko. That's the reason why this season so oka team so mutimi she goals kese with the Spanish Premier La Liga team a friend 7 year for eka ho omo ye the third best team in terms of goal scoring with the Spanish Premier La Liga omo nim goals ne she me kat na me initial na me catch say in terms of counter attack omo posi threat kese pa 20 clubs or more Spanish Premier La Liga team a wetimi use counter attack e dey ashe goals kese pa no e ye very robobuku no enti say we Barcelona na okwa kwahia very robobuku na untimi underrate omo untimi nkasa omefu omo ye boboku ba kwa omo ye very disciplined side udi agrom be how na emum ken mi mo gidie se Barcelona be win game we and at the current mi wo gidie se Barca be win game no e ye one Barca be Spanish Premier La Liga table no or the first there over 61 points by Real Madrid na danichi over 60 points e just 1 point and a separate Barcelona and Real Madrid and say ye bull league e was Spain na Barcelona the first na Real Madrid and the na e just 1 pointer untimi ma utrimu nya ode because Real Madrid e bit mama pressure anytime sanke ko ye bobuko foforo bi na da second a o ye Barcelona be rest assured say o betima use to experience at La Liga no by say Real Madrid the wechi na e just 1 pointer untimi relax it enti sa pressure na Real Madrid edema Barcelona e just 1 point no e be ma Barca push no ma make sure some get 3 points against Villarreal because Madrid bebo Monday against Etafe e wo fie enti Barca enti drop points against Villarreal e wo fie then again adia ba ko esama me gidie se Barcelona be win ni ye say Barca ehia win no mo de boost omo confidence nyame ya aduma midweek against Atletico Madrid Barca fo nyina person mo ye comeback so obitima ye comeback a obehia win against Villarreal na etimia boost players no confidence etimia ma supporters ni gidie say nyame ya aduma midweek against Atletico Madrid obitima ye comeback se Barca tenafie na Villarreal be hye no anasa Villarreal ne de be draw sa confidence how de be akoye comeback no eba form enti se wunya convincing win unya total dominance against Villarreal bobuko na ubenya gidie say against Atletico Madrid ubetima ye bibi enti sa Atletico Madrid game no ebe say push Barcelona say wose game we win and the third reason why I make us Barcelona me gidie say ombe win no eye Barcelona e wo La Liga e wo fie mejitu mu say the last two visitors Villarreal aba Barcelona krom ni nyina no Barcelona home the last two visits Villarreal win ni nyina La Liga the last two visitors Villarreal akọ Barcelona krom Villarreal win ni nyina by this season no masasa the entire Spanish La Liga upe team a ubetima tagging say or sa home supremacy or power or authority when fear e Barcelona out of 12 games e wo fie Barca win 12 games ni nyina and from when opponent Barcelona be share no fie wo La Liga Barca akere ye say omo that class omo that power omo that authority to dominate omo opponent e wo Barcelona fie e ka hu bi ana me wogidie say Barca be win matches a match Villarreal nyina ne ken adwuma ne yem yenu Baku ye say obe dominate Villarreal for mfimfin ho. Enti pass akotwa bas Villarreal any Atletico Madrid game no. Atletico Madrid timi se Villarreal because Pablo Barrios, Koke, Nicolas Gonzalez, and Simeone dominate Villarreal for mfimfin ho. Atletico Madrid shemienu. Sa game no Atletico Madrid for midfielders too and she goals ni nyina. Omo we need a midfield battle. Robert is Villarreal. Robert is midfield of Abrante Fence Mark Roca. Ana Segi dominate omo mfimfin we ni ye. Roma de Villarreal. Sa game no Jude Bellingham. Ata Gule na Kamavinga bobo pa Mbappe mutimi shegus no omo dominate omo. Barca kwa we ko Villarreal. Barca nya dominance over the central midfield area. Enti se Barcelona betima dominate team e friend Villarreal. E was Barca dominated the central midfield area. Frankie de Jong in Siakan. E most likely say ebeye Mark Benam. Ebeye Abrante Fence Pedri and Femi Lopez. These are guys who are capable so betima dominate the midfield. And the second thing I say Villarreal no, I can say positional rotation. How are Barcelona players the best switch a position? How on bet me they distracted team offense Villarreal no bet me they a break your defensive structure no. And to me expect la me yama Rafinha Sebaudi nebabo se Cancelo nebabo se Kundi Pedri mo ebe a lot of a positional rotation. No bet me they break team offense Villarreal. Can me wojidi ese game no ebe a tough game Villarreal a good side omo performance ni very good but me wojidi ese ebe game ne we no. Na Barcelona benya 3 maximum points. Me kwa win for Barcelona sa game no. Oko Englander, Liverpool ne West Ham ebebo. Liverpool for last 2 games. Wakwa kwashe Sunderland. Wakwa kwashe Nottingham Forest. Eye clubs are omu ni suro sa wo they compare other clubs in the Premier League. By sa oko Sunderland fie Stadium of Light. Sa oko team e friends Nottingham Forest fie na kwashe na. Omu ye clubs are omu fie ho no omu ye stubborn. Until Liverpool for manage ye ekonya narrow wins against this club. The last time a Liverpool ball fear a Premier League, Olusuye against Manchester City. And to say Liverpool for say return ya bebo fear dia. Liverpool for try say bet imagine the 3 maximum points. West Ham. So which omu position are bad? Omu da 18th on the league log. West Ham for air try say bet ma avoid the relegation. In terms of individual quality, West Ham and Lakesa. We are talking about a team or Bowen or Somerville. Or Thomas Susek, or Brent Fencer Matheus Fernandes, or Malik Diouf. These are individual players, are very good players technically. And in terms of individual players, West Ham and lucky. Then again, se uko West Ham can say, now for table now should be a West Ham that Obeka so the 18th into Beka so munyadi. By West Ham, on last 6 games, you massive improvements under Nuno Espirito Santo. And to West Ham for last 6 games, we lose just 1. Because one person will avoid relegation. And to more final way, say, on results are, on to mean fanco relegation. And to say, who could see West Ham, a man should be on that. But the current state of West Ham, Oma Piquet and Omon Piquet, answer ye say, Oma Piquet. And to ye Liverpool team. Now, which baby a West Ham da, now Castle Munyadia, and 3 baby too, because West Ham currently, it's me a Piquet, our moon gaining results be a, on bet media Liverpool for West Ham team omuni controllers e midfield. The technical ability of Matheus Fernandes, Thomas Susek say yen found control game. Yen found dada yen want to say die. Other clubs our midfielders no West Ham the ntisa. By Nuno Espirito Santo ba West Ham no. Adia why yen say and nam say only technical players om be control midfield no or use midfield mobility. And some midfield mobility no ema mo thickness e won finfio no mo dey distribution. And to Thomas Susek be distribution no. Matheus Fernandes be distribution no na ome use speed of omo wingers and the directness of omo wingers yes Somerville on the left side and a Bowen on the right side. Typical example your game against Chelsea you de Bowen and a Somerville omo Manchester United boy quiet draw hwe ball na Somerville any Bowen boy sa na omo ball and to Liverpool for bet match 3 maximum points are McAllister Gravenberch and a branch friend say Florian Wirtz. How won't bet me a control finfio and making sure say the thickness of West Ham midfield no ain't mean fanya distribution no key. West Ham rely a lot on Bowen and a Somerville. And to Liverpool 4 fullbacks. You most likely say Soboslan about the right back, Namilos Kekes about the left back. How won't bet me contain yen leave spaces and Fentia Bowen. And a branch friend says Somerville. So Liverpool for me yes adiena. Liverpool for bet me the 3 maximum points e advantage Liverpool. Manchester United ebo Crystal Palace e Old Trafford. Ene se Manchester be sia kan. Na me hwe big anima na osiri because o wogidie se Manchester be hye. And se team enya gidia e yade ba ko pew. E how wa be consistent with results and no performance. Enti ene at the time ana Manchester United aye dum so no Manchester kusia kan a na aye din for Manchester United supporters say on betimi di omun sesu ombo aka se match we dey ko wini Banda Michael Carrick and the Manchester United kusia kan a omu ogidie majority of omu supporters no ogidie say Manchester United be wini reason here dey under Michael Carrick ombo game bi omu wini because of sa consistency in Manchester United results o menya enti Manchester United team na o Crystal Palace bobo nim no aye Manchester United was our advantage because Omega that confidence, Omega that self-belief, that spirit na sa be positive energy na sa Manchester United bobu kunim. Yes season I say club back one no more hard game power Premier League Crystal Palace. Mekaye passe as of March week 16 na Crystal Palace at the 5th on the league log no mo ha adwen se obeka ya akin ye share season ase team back one na ne share dene na akwa Arsenal and Crystal Palace because defensively na Crystal Palace for a sound Crystal Palace for to me apply defensive principles no football you have 5 defensive principles na Crystal Palace to me applies 5 defensive principles no and to ko share Crystal Palace and na share dene by kin nyoma sesa the last 12 games are Crystal Palace abo Premier League where we need to and the team anan called that 5th as of March week 16 say me no ka say Crystal Palace about that 13th e show how omo air drop a diminution of returns in terms of economics asset in our Crystal Palace bobo kunim enti nyoma nkoye mfa ma Crystal Palace defensively Crystal Palace ana edin so be biom bobo kunim no say teams etimi biem e create etimi hye Crystal Palace ana omo hye goals Crystal Palace a unim say Ismail Assar unim say Pino unim say Mateta obo direct balls na omo dimika be hye no say saade no muntimi hye goals no affect Crystal Palace enti Crystal Palace okohia Manchester United no Manchester United wo gidie say obetima hye no and obi a wahwe Crystal Palace na say Crystal Palace entimi win games no e ya ade ba akopɛ Crystal Palace esusu yusu ade e kan say boss midfield and answer square midfield number 10s mienu number 6 mienu eye Pino ana Ismail Assar ana bo as the double number 10s edema team friend say Crystal Palace omo combine creativity and goal scoring ana omo number 6 mienu eye Adam Walton ana Will Hughes omo na ye protection ana omo say distribution and the team ya wetimi dominate Crystal Palace recently biano eye teams a omo stop Crystal Palace omo four midfielders and also omo boss midfield no and say Manchester United so hoden under Michael Carrick akoye omo midfield Crystal Palace use boss midfield no under Michael Carrick also use triangle midfield because Bruno Fernandes ebewo the tip na Kobe Menu and a branch fence Casemiro awo the base but dia ba ko ebo Manchester United dem omunya advantage was central midfield area near say omo wide players need to me invert ebeka midfielders no munya numbers and this a branch fence kunya na bebo on the left side say Amad Diallo ne bebo on the right side say Mbeumo ne bebo on the right side omo say movie beka Bruno Fernandes, Casemiro, and Kobe Menu. No ma ye nipa 5. And to munya advantage with the midfield. Adi a Manchester United being here say, obe dominated Crystal Palace won finfio. Manchester United are ready to go. Advantage Manchester United. The last 2 visits are Crystal Palace akwa Manchester United fi no. Crystal Palace akwa Manchester United. But me wojidie sonko say Manchester United betimi nya 3 maximum points. Etimi win this game we. Worst case for Manchester United ebetimi a draw. Under Michael Carrick nyoma ekoye de Manchester United. The big game, Arsenal and Chelsea. Menya sure say Chelsea fan bia ene ebeka se ni team ni better than Arsenal. Menya sure say BC because 2 clubs ni nyina general performance e wo Premier League no evidence ni ye clear. Arsenal was so say Chelsea. Die toswo nansen e bro na Arsenal dey bro Chelsea no enye bro papa. Enkane Jose Mourinho mu ba Chelsea. Na team ba ko a onsuro no eye Arsenal. First na Chelsea katana ni a onim se okobo Arsenal. Obo na sum left and right. By say nyoma dane. Especially under Mikel Arteta. Ono so Chelsea a obro ne basa. Say ye Chelsea fie, say ye Arsenal fie. Enti ye ko rasa game we no, eye team e friend say Arsenal and what advantage say obetime win because currently, the general performance of Arsenal was Rose and Chelsea. And at Chelsea ne Arsenal meetings, ekoye de ma Arsenal. Can Arsenal phone him say, or but draw or lose against Chelsea? A big disadvantage at the ma Arsenal because of Manchester City results or Munya. Inti Arsenal beko all out for the 3 maximum points. Chelsea phone him say, league in the maybe on to me day. But do obetimi dia compensate you supporters say ye bobo season e wie no ye ka teams o ma qualify for UEFA Champions League na Chelsea e ka ho bi me kai pass Liam Rose senior e be fa Chelsea bobuku no na one Arsenal kwa akobo match na ye EFL Cup o ka kire wiase nyina say wafa Arsenal matches na wa analyze Arsenal bobuku no onim Arsenal strength onim Arsenal weakness enti obetima ma Arsenal tough time anomoko Emirates. The first 45 minutes are you who said Chelsea bono. Chelsea use conservative football. Conservative football. A approacher. Se team ni Rema or prioritizing defensive approach than attacking approach. And it's Obekaya against Arsenal or Emirates or EFL Cup. No, the first 45 minutes, not Chelsea defended because we are switching to conservative football. Or pesa Arsenal bobo no containing Arsenal. Na first 45 minutes, Chelsea and concede. And a second half, or introduce Kopama and Estevao. And Chelsea switching from conservative football to proactive football. Proactive football is a processor. UBM over attacking football. We impose a style of play. Our opponent in so. And Liam Rosinia SSN. And a Kopama return it. And you most likely say Chelsea. And ye conservative football no. Or proactive football. Me expect say Chelsea. Ebe she game nasia. Obe BM. Also be impose a style of play. On no Arsenal say or kwa defend it. Because of the kind of players that are available for selection. Difference what Arsenal and Chelsea me about Kupoken. The difference between Arsenal and Chelsea is a defense. Baku defend better. SM Baku. Say you control ball, you possess it, you create your attack. The Arsenal team and Chelsea team. Chelsea will Kopama on the right side. Or Pedro Neto on the left side. Or Joao Pedro as the number 9. Then Enzo Fernandez as the number 10 player. Now about Andre Santos. Then Abrante Fense Caicedo. Chelsea fullback. Kukureya out. Until you most likely say Malo Gusto and Bebo on the left side. Now maybe Reece James on the right side. Chelsea fullbacks, you know, it me overlap, omit me underlap, omit me invert, omit me progressible. Chelsea to me form wide triangles. It me create chances, you know. Chelsea to me numbers on Finfield because Kopama be moving inside. So once a Kopama airborne as a number 7 player. On your static to the number 7 player, no, because the right back beba no we invert it. Omit me create goose. The same thing applies to Arsenal. Zubimendi, Declan Rice, Ebereche Eze, Joe Carres, Sebukayo Saka be 100% fit as a Trozada. Arsenal forces to me attack it because unim so osia kanya. Abrante says Zubimendi nimpokra obo as the single dedicated pivot. No, say yetimi man that freedom or kone nimtwe goals or she. So Declan Rice operate as a dynamic boss-to-boss midfielder. A dynamic boss-to-boss midfielder, a boss-to-boss midfielder, or the creativity ni go second game no. It is almost Sami Khedira as a boss-to-boxer or a traditional because Sami Khedira ain't creating come out goals. But Ocho said Declan Rice as a boss-to-boss or a dynamic because we come out goals. Ayosaka Trozad, your carry say on bono as a traditional number 9 and as a boss number 9. Omani operate as inside forward into a cutting inside and we shoot you. Question goals or they share space. And the two clubs no creativity goes so much me. By then Arsenal beat Chelsea. Defensively, Arsenal is sound saying Chelsea. Any difference stands for Arsenal. Bibia bit Messi game no. Can me real no Bayern and Dortmund. Oh yes, some interesting stars be na maniaje. Dortmund en lose game with ye. Bayern en lose game away. Bani ma DS3. Dortmund home games no about 11. We're winning 9, we draw 2. Bayern so away games no, we about 11 games so winning 9, we draw 2. Pepe. By difference, near say 1. In terms of quality, Bayern was for saying. Bayern teamer, Musiala as the number 10. Michael Olise on the right wing. Luis Diaz on the left wing. Harry Kane as the number 9. No about Pavlovic, no about Kimmich, no about Jonathan Tah, no about Inform Upamecano. Quality-wise, Bayern was so. Those at Dortmund, Omo Nicolas Slotabek, Omo Bensambaini, Omo Julian Brandt, Omo Gurasi. By quality-wise, Bayern was so saying. And a Bayern, I was signal Iduna Arena, I was Dortmund fee, Dortmund into me Bayern. The last time at Dortmund, I said Bayern, I was Dortmund and Casa fee, 2019. Since 2020, I was signal Iduna Arena, Dortmund into me share Bayern one Casa fee. Into your game back Ken. Bayern, a favorite ahead of team friend said Dortmund. Wow. Inter Milan, Genoa, Italian Serie A. Say Inter Efrim agi UEFA Champions League. Bodo akwaku yino. The only major trophy Inter Milan betim they compensating the supporters Italian Serie A. Into one fie Genoa mbesheno. So me expect a win from Inter Milan. Inter Milan Ken since 30th November 2025 on lose Italian Serie A game. We bought 14 games we winning 13 and draw 1. So in Serie A Inter level no was through. Me expect say Susic Zielinski, Thuram, Dimarco, ebeye the needful no metimenya or 3 maximum points. A win for Inter Milan.
A win for Inter. Any Italy, any Germany, Kwame Ria, are you listening in more? Edelson, over fine.
Perase. Maminchia Aoshi. Aoshi, Ewo Dunkwa no fin, maybe Obi a Maminchia no na ye monko mokakra. Ken, I want to begin by, daring Chelsea say, "Some common one ye tedi say enkane na Chelsea for said that Arsenal for so no." It does not really paint the right picture, and there's a conversation we are refusing to make. Quite controversial, but let me tell you. Mini Kwame ekasa no kase omo Chelsea akọ runs bi omuntimi Arsenal. Na no so kan ho asem say wonti ase. Say you drew how many 8 Premier League games sir? 8 Premier League games. Okay. Somebody all competition crack him say kakọ 10 no no. Okay, the last time at Chelsea for share Manchester City. That was the Champions League final. Exactly. Omuntimi Manchester City so 12 games.
Champions League final.
Enyo. Intimate Manchester City. Mere Arsenal. Eka one. That is 22 games.
World champions.
Enye fair. Who's embarrassing pa? But we seem not to be talking about it. It's okay. Liam Rosinia boys and but the statistics way back was a catchy. What champions in here? Star records here against teams I who compete. Won't mean no more they are sebi. And then you cannot not call yourself that. Sure, we are what champions are. What's your teams ni bia no compete play well. Yataka sa enkane na Arsenal na Chelsea for tashi omo pa. Omo ko how many rounds? Between 2005 to 2007, just 5 games to pull. But the confusing and say it was Jose Mourinho that had a proper hand on Arsene Wenger, not Chelsea in the league. Don't get confused. Just a call by. Joseph Bobem said 13 games, not Arsene Wenger, sir. And you know, Chelsea Ankasa and Jose Koye, no, Arsenal Sabemu. So that picture Ankasa no, yen painting ye. In any case, between 1995, Ekopim 2005, that's a span of what, 10 years. Udim say Arsenal, they went 19 games, not Chelsea to me, 19. 19 games, 10 years. And those were even the Jose Mourinho in the first season or Belgian league or Lusu Bako. That famous Jose Mourinho team, Safeno, they could not beat Arsenal. A 2-2 a hybrid, and that's already boss had 2 goals, and a goalless draw Stamford Bridge. Chelsea for bet see omo 19 games in Keko 20, and in the Community Shield, Didier Drogba boss had 2 goals. Man, share game those days, okay. So Arsenal were going 20 games unbeaten against Chelsea. And the Chelsea, a best stamping authority, you bought 2005, 2006, 2007. And Arsenal bemu into the Arsenal record of 19 games. Chelsea great omo man hu. Chelsea nyam man hu. See, sometimes these statistics and yet it serves as a motivation. And sometimes you need these statistics to provoke the players. Sakrachi, you call yourself a big club with ya. Hey, embarrassing say, won't you know competitors and mobile? Say, so. Okay. Liam Rosini and Wong, no question me woman say me who coach us say pressure down so no. Obo Lees, Obo Burnley, I will fear now drop a 4-pointer. Clearly, there are issues. Vicky, UEFA force Chelsea force Kasam a problem. Meaning say I was set Chelsea a booty Wo share Sema dropping 4 points. Na em say Chelsea ya dwen call so okay. Obo Arsenal we are. Obo Aston Villa we no obo sa Wrexham chief game but ye no free ma. O we no obo PSG away. Obo PSG away na obo Newcastle. No asan so abo P Newcastle 12 games and that Lem Rosini anim no. So what do you do? What do you do? Inti on one kasa de ho akwa set tight canna. Se opeo se ompeo e was say Chelsea redeeming the home from sa corner no one kasa de ho akwa. First one no e Mariska the boy. And on a red card by Chelsea for yire Arsenal. A impo Arsenal mum ne beteka. Second one EFL first leg Rosinia. Second leg Rosinia. Third one and it sounds so Rosinia until 4 times nature say Mariska Bobako, Lem Rosinia ever boss say miensa. One asked about first one, one asked about second one, third one, excuses being ho. Pajotim Komana Minu Dinase. He's played us now the first one, Okobo 4-2-3-1. Second one now, Okobo, you know, and now also some call, sa 3-4-3 or Liam Dilab Kojina sa right one and the Mrs. Adian maybe CBU sa right wing one or the Kusi. Inti, I don't know Arsenal. I'm beginning to learn Arsenal. Because you've played them twice. This is the third time. Inti, Metsewa na me tete. And I was okay. I was thinking, say, we are Liam Rosinia. What are you going to do? Obe game being so cautious and answer Obe attacking the Arsenal team. Because mind you, yes, 2026, who pet Simwa on one kasa BBNC, then the player the ball na kwa Chebronisi errors leading to goal. Arsenal, I have 4 errors leading to goal. Era 2026, Arsenal the ball Chedodo. Aya BBNC no makoye mistake we chiro na opponents asha omo inti anu ye coach a Chelsea Arsenal team no this season yera 2026 with the pressure kakrama no aya na mistakes etesi we chiro. So what are you going to do? Are you going to open up, press Arsenal and now so say ube defend it and hopefully try and get counter attack? So the approach is very important. Because in Chelsea, it is not as if only Chelsea needs this win. Because Arsenal, or no crowd, any crowd break chain with Chelsea, no. In common, maybe a question, you might think so. And the Chelsea for we here win the pa Arsenal for here win the crowd chain Chelsea. You are going up such a team. Oh no. Arsenal needs to find the goal. And they really need to find the goal. So Arsenal will attack. It is Arsenal be attack here. If Chelsea opens up a better end-to-end game, sa open play ni be a bit simiesi. But knowing Liam Rosinia, and instead of saying Osi airborne bono. While we follow Chelsea biano, Nansen for Chelsea lineup biano who say ne doba ni wom. Nedoba in quotes, as in Andre Santos. Says the continuous role of Andre Santos, quiet to say. Now Santos Moise Caicedo as the double pivot into automatically Chelsea would have to push Enzo Fernandez up front. Enzo Fernandez anymore. We have seen times that Enzo code anyone on the Nakobo sa left midfield ho. Not Wakati in. Na Kopama as a 10. But you see, Sadian saw the Enzo call left wa. A dependent on who plays the left back. If Cucurella is playing the left back, Cucurella with the energy to tour sa lines and ho. It's Cucurella tour sa lines wa Enzo automatically comes inside. Brony say left half space no ababe show. But Nancy, Musa Malo goes to air ball left to na hato tiechire. See, idea ni say, hato no oni sa one day obekwa ba gidi sa. If say Kukurela nyang available. Na Chelsea needs someone who will be touring south flank one there. Anything and none Obama logo store there. It is a ghost to no wa. I'm just assuming it's a any Enzo Fernandez who played the number 10, so that Pedro Neto who played the left wing. So Pedro Neto defensively or yeah dear or be complement say Malo goes to a to the BS mistakes na oyeno. Yana will lose concentration. I'm expecting a Chelsea midfield of Moise Caicedo, Andrew Santos the base, Enzo Fernandez 10, Pedro Neto on the left, right Cole Palmer, and number 9 Joao Pedro. Solid. However, if Chelsea are going to press Arsenal, that is why me feel like game is very interesting. If Chelsea decide to allow Arsenal to control, dominate Bibiana Chelsea so per counter attacker, and we are 50-50 because then again, counter attack, the first person you are starting the counter attack with is the Arsenal and neutralizes our person, you are done. Ken, with regard to the Arsenal team, says Zubimendi. Me on say na Arsenal win you obi anka na asem Arsenal lose a an Katoma stay party wo a crash munya esan komo no the guy is playing very well obopa na Arsenal she goaler obi anka na asem Arsenal lose dia yen kohwehwe video no yen kohwehwe baby position na kura ogina he's made couple of mistakes it is part of Nero because Ateta catches so onkuta ball ni bebre so 1 or 2 mistakes will come but Zubi is playing very well. Only Declan Rice. Now, the issue has been who plays the number 10. And until that this season, Udigard, or free injury by or better position if you a better check is the same. A better check is a or you're inconsistent. You are like, oh, Abba, a to the biswa. Now, a better check is a form not to cockra. Into Udigard better position if we same. Now saying or try Bukayo Saka as the number 10. Into number 10 one, we are not too sure who Mikel Arteta trusts there. Because now Saka be ball 10 or say go. Name of the general performance, it is not what you would want from the number 10. But unko the name this all position are finding the right space or the best go there otimiye. Inti Saro who plays the say better che eze no beba. And I'm sure someone say Caicedo will be aggressive on him. Because a better say say Osheti mo me aggressive panwa. Aya now it's timid kakra. Omo pem. Wo pem ne ba ko mienu miensa na e slow the ball down. See, I'm sure say Caicedo's whether it's going to be aggressive or not will be dependent on who plays the number 10. And see again, if you say the your character form Eba, I'm happy for him. But say say the energy, no. Yeah, on kanko fuanu tum ka game be say big games be sa no. So on kanko fuanu tum I know say every goal counts. So say Chelsea a one. So Wolverhampton a one. But
say team kese be no show. Space ana.
There's a space here. But I'm happy for him. Say on say and I know space so share but me who have quite of us all running into spaces that the confidence is coming. I'm happy for him. And see, Ken, honestly, Arsenal are the advantage. Arsenal starts the game as advantage. Me sure say double chance for Arsenal won't be bad. What I say, but Chelsea there, I'm sure say me Chelsea minimum Chelsea should change for a draw because Ken Chelsea lose one. Ebe hat team no. And again, Aston Villa for niama na omo ye no. Me yemo hyehyeme de ma omo. Eno na metie Unai Emery before the game. Me starting game na eno Unai Emery central focus say oh, Wolverhampton Wanderers in the say is no say w omo ye serious because teams no did omo chi Liverpool, Manchester United and Chelsea for omo so jade esi omo chi nso omo ye serious e wo game ni mu na o hwe the demeanor ne kwan no fa so e kasa na clearly you could see some pressure na eba Aston Villa so that was before the game. Now asesa wa call su to Wolverhampton Wanderers. That is why Manchester United for no any jabo makumum says say table no Aston Villa 51 Manchester United 48 if United beats Crystal Palace, a 51 for Manchester United or go to Aston Villa, Manchester United ever toss third. A motivation for Liverpool. And yeah, say Chelsea dropping points, but again, this leads me to the Manchester United conversation. Ken, Crystal Palace for no. The first leg in course now. No, me a very stubborn team, not Manchester United in team. In fact, Old Trafford won the last 6 visits, we winning 4. So me a stubborn. But Ninechi, is it the Old Trafford under Amorim, or this time around the Old Trafford under Michael Carrick? As a son. Inti sa records na Crystal Palace enyano. The Old Trafford and the previous managers. But looks like the mojo is back under Michael Carrick. It looks like say Manchester United prejanitia or motivation that if I win against Crystal Palace, I am going dead. Master, I need just some Manchester United in the game. The game is coming at Old Trafford. Now, Adia Bakwa Abwa Michael Carrick in a second. Yeah. Say United in Tambo games. The last game Crown Boy Boy did Kobe 2 weeks. No more.
We keep on back.
Oh, we come 2 weeks. In the advantage I want to say, line up at Manchester United one. Okate when you me bubo. But what did me show you? Say that advantage, it might not be there next season. And I tell you, so next season Manchester United they compete with FA Cup, EFL, Champions League. Now, you will not have the luxury of fielding the same lineup as injuries my setting, fatigue will set in. But as of today, the advantage goes for them. Into everyone is available. Boys now games are also bear 4 or 5 times. Into the understanding is beginning to grow. Which will say they say Obiat and who young Kwanse and nun see na Benjamin Shesko come on betomwa. Na uye coach Michael Carrick who say won't see the encore can say oh and yeah Benjamin Shesko is playing very well. So far, me buy ye was 5 goals. I was 6 Premier League games. 5 goals, a lot of the goals be save Manchester United. In Tiboy, what a few minutes what the man no Timimbo. So Timimbo's a few minutes nibidia, then he deserves a starting spot. But one really Yesuswa, what didn't call Tumwa, now or ta or system, because the reason why Brian Mbuemo plays as a center forward and your goals, meboa. I'm asking my people. Sir Brian Mbuemo, Ejna, Manchester United, force 9 wa. Usu super power, come say goals in there. It is because of how he presses, the energy, how he runs in spaces, how he connects the fullbacks and the number 10. It is a one here. Some Michael Carrick system, based on how Mbremo presses. Now the Benjamin Shesko, because he's scoring the Bejinaho, no Intimion provided the same energy. What say system? And then some say, Uncomono, Nia me denka because Michael Carrick or Bebre. Because they say, Obi expect let's Sesko start. Let's Sesko start. Sesko no obetimi ana. So betimi press the way and the energy na Brian Mbuemo Sandia, no problem. Then he plays as the number 9. Brian Mbuemo goes to where Amad Diallo because Amad Diallo so or de kakra. And yes sir. One when young man is no coach na kwako but then Manchester United ever suffer. I'm expecting Manchester United win any day will say see. La Liga no who ken. Mami most numbers be ni endi numbers be hun komo. Last year, as at this stage, Real Madrid were 50. Okay, let me start. Barcelona were 54 points. Now Real Madrid were 54 points. 54. Now, very interesting this season. Second, this season league table no dia mamia. Barcelona was 61. Real Madrid was 60. Numbers me amake hu ni saying. Now just last year no. Barcelona de 7 points account.
2 teams in improved.
Real Madrid had 6 points account. Into 2 teams no omunyina appreciate in numbers. Last year it was even 54-54. Today it is 61-60. It is the 2 teams are playing well. The numbers are good. ɛno na ɛyɛ difference no na say no bia ya kwa drew no games no wo for baako bia sa baako efo a wo be wie na wusu whoever thought say Osasuna na ebema Madrid for ate ahwe why na dwen ho sa whoever thought say Girona ebe say Barcelona inti say the La Liga ne say ne name AC thank you very much my brother say the La Liga no AC ekeka kono say the big games in Kwan din komo so big game until where the ABA teams in the betimi afole against Osasuna Girona one on be follow there one when obey from so because anything can happen at any point in time. Now for Barcelona, Ken, first of all, the reason why Barcelona are playing this afternoon is saying Nyame Tuesday omo Copa del Rey game ebo against Atletico Madrid. Now me pese who put yourself in the shoes of Hansi Flick. Nyame aduma Barcelona ball against Villarreal Hansi Flick game number 100. Osa, let's just when you're 75 wins out of the 100 games awabo. 100 gamer ome be big kakra de ama Hansi Flick. Hansi want to win this game. And again it is also against Villarreal. Nemom Samia Hansi Flick na made me be rat this game wa. I will not have the energy to pursue the comeback on Tuesday. Because Saturday you are playing a crucial game. If you put in 100% energy Tuesday evening, unfortunately, sir, comeback and again you need over 100% energy to do a comeback. That energy for the comeback you cannot do it. Into me, say Hansi Flick, or prioritize the game.
Okay.
Villarreal. The comeback against Atletico Madrid, if that even if it's a Messia, which I know there's someone to my that's fine. In Tiken, no question me woman say, Misusu say it was a game will be important. The Villarreal game is very very important than the Atletico Madrid game. Me nim die mu no. Because Atletico the end the comeback Canadian no question me say, e betimi asi but day. So prioritize today's game, Villarreal. Because Villarreal for no Nancy ya bomb abaso the last 5 games so we need bakupo Marcelino watia hwe sa na Villarreal kra no Nancy mempe o mo asem because of the omni enua party fable no what I say inti
mambara obonka kra
I mean Marcelino no am I'm expecting a win for Barcelona.
That's a win. Okay.
But can listen for no more 5 p.m. come lose game the last 25 games. That time no 25 games in here.
No,
it's a city for sure. Sa record na sesa
5 p.m. games. Omo number matches.
Just say amami yemu crash me but say a breaking sa record.
And then number you better say games because Arsenal so any to tell because City be ball before Arsenal. And Chelsea. Biggie. Some call there.
Now we are doing BBI.
So that's also sign now your birthday. Man United quartet or BBI come at them.
And never did them.
United quartet or
never did them. See. Yeah, Bob by the best. Moment just here from Manchester City game now. I think say one gamer. Most of the time, most clubs now are no more das here. It will league log in the sonoa. No, she will be or dash run as we share Kessia. You will be thinking, this is an easy task. I was a Manchester City corner there. Or call your Kokosha and also find the points and so on. But no crap about women say games of this nature. I thought I am a tricky kaka. But so your Manchester City now when you are break say league no the Nyamaka found who was Pep Guardiola and they say your baby boss season never do stage say I am a Pep Guardiola time consistently. Pep Guardiola beat me when certain matches at Waswa. Obia dwene krampo maso say eh we die nko betimi aye debi eti edu stage say na manfo akansem bebre say no na ye weapon as a coach me just sure say at this moment of the season no betimi at disappoint omo sa agide ni wo mu no eni say si again I was a Pep Guardiola the pressure to Arsenal team ne so if Arsenal will be a better team if Arsenal can contest well for the Premier League title. Now, baby, I'm not maintaining our standard, no any chase, no. So, I'm not so trophy anymore. It is also dependent on the kind of pressure Pep Guardiola and Manchester City. And the Arsenal, Bobo Kono. And to Pep Guardiola, matches of this nature. And so make sure so bebo no boss our matches in the year. Leeds United on the other hand, Ken, the coach as said you see Bob Pep Guardiola at Barcelona, minim say mind games are. And Daniel Fake here the amintment chair. Or say Pep Guardiola you reasi coach as so who is to be that. Adie bi eba coach mu bia. Or say you obi ani mu nko na Pep Guardiola sorry awoye. Or say Pep Guardiola sha say obo force number 9 no. Na reasi coach so bia mponye ne won ta adie bi wo e friend force 9. Pep Guardiola na sha say obo amo baba be hu. Omo ho no ma na Pep Guardiola sha say obo in better times ah. Obi kwa hie obi a. Obo na baso to the extent that me run the panitirim. No nya the psychological edge. No timi afa ho na the person de ye no de aye o. Enu ti na make say. Me nim se Daniel Fake ade na oye no. Eye mind games. Looking at the Pep Guardiola experience and the Pep Guardiola performance. And same way and some as a mind games as say for Pep Guardiola. To me, I think omo lose one. Eti emfa ho ne ba bi omo da. Se ne man sheda nko yie mfa mo no. The last 6 matches performance ne sheda nye that bad. As well as United Bobo Konimo. Fernando Tonchain, the last 2 games they have played in the Premier League, Ninja away games. Omoko draw against Chelsea. Our Chelsea home. Looking at this Chelsea team, looking at this Chelsea setup, how strong are Chelsea Bobo Konete? Not team and Yaman Konkain Fambanet is the Leeds United. Eko Kushia Chelsea. No team in a point and the free Chelsea. Wa. The chairman say, a better motivation the Amam Nancy are coming into such a big game. After the Chelsea game, I'm going to boy Aston Villa, one of the best performing teams in the Premier League this season. Aston Villa Bobo Kono. There are certain times Aston Villa bet theater when you least expected, just like what happened yesterday against Wolves. But no Cranso woman is almost performance and yeah bad this season. Again, Leeds Bobo Kono kwa away, Echo ball Aston Villa, and also almost answering at 1 point and if that particular encounter anymore. And I feel all about Tenefi, no about Manchester City. If you're looking at these 2 crucial away games, and the point of my picking, and enough motivation somebody be share Manchester City Bobo Kono fear. No matter how. But so why Manchester City are the biggest problem they had on the field of play. Now you're almost central defense and at the attacking machinery. Central defense because players are not much job with this one betting me hold the forts and they are Pep Guardiola. Injury bam, Josco Vardio, Ruben Diaz, no more absent. But you see, I'm going to say, Ruben Diaz won't turn our bar. Or bon ye, at Manchester City Bobo Kono. Aside that, Manchester City in Pep Guardiola has share market in and we said they need a centre back. Oh, the Premier League experience. None the money more was Robert to me about Bois. No, I didn't one of the Pep Guardiola and the Man City. Oma you be as a McGahey, and Omoko farm McGahey, and I'm in the bar Manchester City Bobo Kono. Ken McGahey by the last 3 games he has played for Manchester City. What share that class? And the quality, I befitted the standard of a Manchester City team. It's the problem at the back, and solved at the Manchester City Bobo Kono. In the attacking machinery, problem I know why I say, Unya Sohaland Mupe, I had day the Manchester City so many goals. This time around, they've brought in Antoine Semenyo. If you run the ball, our boy goals are all share. In matches are Uhu Ellen Botaland, no, Ubu Semenyo so no a present. It will game anymore at the Manchester City or no name numbers. It's these 2 problems are solved. And so the Manchester City Bobo Kono. On my midfield, there is no problem. Nico Riley gradually or finding that kind of ready-made spark. And won't feel for the Manchester City. That is a position I may. Now me expect to Pep Guardiola then bebo. But as an experienced manager, I will name the players no. Or the Aquadane boss our position no. He's getting goals for Manchester City coupled with good performance. Adia was a City here careful. A player friend said Dominic Calvert-Lewin. Calvert-Lewin are nimno in the past. At the point now you move to do a few say a brand a performance and a call for money among Koye Famano. But since joining Leeds United Bobo Kono, he's been rejuvenated this season. Open one of the best strikers in the Premier League. Branch at the count. Can as we speak, over 10 goals, 1 assist in the English Premier League. It's Ushia such a player. Now baby and the team ne done yet. Any the kind of performance are all done in the Premier League name this time around. Me did so on bit me threats at the Manchester City Bobo Kono. Our Tanaka, Itan and Pedumo, a performance won Finfino, and to me stopping the Manchester City midfielder, who this particular season. And I believe that no matter the kind of pressure, I be Leeds United Waba, the kind of quality on exhibit, Manchester City at this moment, looking at the trophy in sight, and then the kind of chase and the points gap, I don't want Arsenal and Temno. Among person will be falling. Never quack Arsenal at this moment. That alone is a motivation enough for Pep Guardiola and then Mantiano. So make it up the chase. And I'm seeing a win for Manchester City, possibly a 3-1 win there. I was a Manchester City Bobo Kunitimifa in this particular encounter. Can Manchester United and the Crystal Palace? A gamer, two teams, and then the managers in England at this moment. Back where you're motivated, back where you're demotivated. Manchester United, are you motivated? Crystal Palace, and then the coach, are you demotivated? I am saying this because if you are looking at the performance of Manchester United, Bobo Kono, in the last 6 matches, Premier League anymore, it is a performance. Team you are that consistent at the start of the season. By this time, Eben are fighting for the Premier League title. Manchester United about Benyasa performance, and that good run at the dying numbers of the league. And as we speak, Man United equal game more. Every Manchester United supporter, any faithful, would give any confidence that Manchester United beat me at BB. It was our game anymore. Michael Carrick buy now or share Manchester City. Carrick buy now or share Arsenal. People were thinking, say, I can phone on your mobile. And even without coaches, there are players who are motivated intrinsically. It's me big games man near Makonkai. It's young China and share. Manchester United Bobo Kono, the biggest problem has been playing against teams Omoyan Ketwa. Nam pay me bring on Bettenechi. How to create, how to wave through the defense has always been a problem. But in Manchester United, the recent games are wabo against teams Omonya Kessie. That is say Omo Din can share Omono performance and you good against Fulham, against Everton. It's a Diana Nipadona feels a Manchester United problem. No, that wants also Michael Carrick air crossing those barriers. A break is agents in the cases no at Manchester United. Crystal Palace, on the other hand, one of the coaches was very good, not sure last season especially. Say Premier League, no, on the right materials on quad with me, Juma, Oliver Glasner. At a point, I am one of those people, and I'm here. What I believe in is Man United and Penny for them fair Juma and Famano. No better me a year Jumano, Eddie Abo Manchester United ken. Ye share season national. Games they koso, leagues they koso. Players are not bepe. Some beba babe Crystal Palace Bobo Kulim no ma buano no wanya. Wanya no. The most influential player, I am the captain, Magehi. On no be generate on no cement sa position in the amano. No control back line in the amano no. Sa player no so am penny for tono. If the coach na show the displeasure. Akasa e won sem bebre ho. To the extent say why ready impose enne ya. Omo person mo joma betimi ya juma na to no na wako. Eti he's a manager. Oye demotivated. And Obaba Bebo Manchester United Bobo Kwa. Omo motivated at this moment. Park, let's now heard these two teams. Players will be able on board. The biggest problem for the Crystal Palace team has been their defense. Medikaka, Magehi Oko. Omo timinya replacement. Enfama Magehi as the captain and as a centre back. Lekura. I don't know to work one man or partner Richards mo. Any other players that were actually one no. Or not to see a doubtful for this particular encounter. Into previously and Kabenya Richards when you Lekura. No when you Magehi akaho. Magehi in the hot. Young player no Babeshim Jadin Canvo. Canvo the last game they played our conference league against Zielinski. He had a very good performance. To me, no I'm a man of the match at the Crystal Palace Bobo Kono. The performance was super good. But in the Premier League, until that kind of performance and so our Premier League against Chelsea, when the stakes were high, a team big our Premier League the performance was poor. Chelsea had 2 goals. No na so as a young centre back 19-year-old. And a Chelsea didn't those 2 goals against Crystal Palace. And another big game of our Premier League against Manchester United. The first one was mistakes in Imponona Crystal Palace home. Now how much more now? A gamer Crystal Palace has to travel away against Manchester United. It's this centre back are looking depleted. This centre back are a bit weak. Ebe face the Manchester United attack this time around. Na kwa ku ka simbi about a striker friend say Benjamin Sesko ken me feel say me kasa for no feel say a due time sa brand the best starting games the Manchester United no me ni obi obekasa bia ya adwen. If you are looking at the last 4 games in the Premier League, a brand here has 3 goals and the Manchester United Bobo Kono. It is a striker above 4 games, not just 3 goals. He's gaining that kind of confidence. Obetimi share will be an washan at any moment. Now Crystal Palace team defense they look a bit depleted. It is a coach Michael Carrick decided. So be man the north. So on the mom from Manchester United and I say on start here. Me no be arguing 100%.
Okay.
Maybe a Crystal Palace dinner nye and be extremely difficult the amomo. So mo betimi a Manchester United and so must stop United at this moment of the season. Especially when the Amorim team that looked bad mpo. It me call away at the Selhurst Park. E kwache Crystal Palace 2-1. This is the timer. Manchester United and who Aston Villa resource and don't quite motivation so you win now or the kwa the third position not gradually or cementing the top 4 qualification and after Champions League qualification going into a next season's league probably banner now Michael Carrick so the Juma and I believe that this is the timer and also make it sure so when you win the Manchester United a win for Manchester United Bobo Kono Ken and then a quick one on a Roma and Juventus Bobo Kono Usha AS Roma now Juventus these are two teams on modern money wasro. Away talents in their animal. But I dear about Kwame Mehu. And I say Juventus especially can the last 6 matches in all competitions were winning by Kupeo. Were losing 4. And I draw just 1. It's the performance. Aside that, the team when fin
okay.
Partnership any of the boss certain positions they be America 16 8 and I wine the Jinem Ediamano. Omo mu Jinem Ediamano was our position no. Locatelli or you're absent. One of the most experienced players, the captain, in fact, on Uniniho, on a Kefren Turam, in Tebeka Turam on Kwa. They have to find another partner, Farmer Turam. Can he partner him? And you could manage, I'll bet winning a ball. To say only Locatelli Bonana, a problem. Can I know this at this season? A lot of numbers at the moment. On also so you're doubtful in this particular encounter. But we have baller, AS Roma about this season. Any certain players almost joining here. January performance almost dynasty, especially Daniel Marlin. Ken, about 6 matches they will league in since or joining Roma no. Asha 6 goals and the Diama AS Roma Bobo no.
Okay.
And clearly he's a player, he's seriously on form. And I believe that the kind of quality or any the what dynasty since or joining you know. Roma and Tenase say Juventus Bobo no MFA the 3 maximum points. And Juventus also so a person qualify for Europe and the Champions League. They don't have to lose this particular encounter.
Okay.
Difficult game. Not calling for a draw, but a double chance for AS Roma Bobo Kono being the home side.
Okay. Yabera sa game so yemra meeting komo kakra me say game so memo a yeba be do komo but ye be kan e de ani enswede a kire Barbara Sports Stadium me rain for Senra and interschools and colleges ejuma dealing na so ba na we be din komo bebre omo ya de ni nyina wo mo fa transfer be kona so ye be din komo ne mom ma menji me booking course no quick one na memra sisia na yemfa sansem no enso emre mo Adolson yanko
okay yanko enti president yanko e booking course no and so na we take screenshots na fe also odi no and so edi atuo enti ene booking course no na ebetwego television so no enti quote number 1